August 30th. Mark your calendar, grab your notebook and your pen. Let's chat about it. Why is this important? Let's talk. At 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, mind you, it is the one and only super full moon, blue moon in Pisces happening. So take a deep breath because it's going to be a deep dive for everybody. Let's talk about Pisces. Pisces is the 12th house, 12th sign of the zodiac. And so what's so special about Pisces is every single sign around the zodiac completes into Pisces. That means Pisces has every element smushed into one. So if you've met a Pisces, they're deep. They get confused. They're kind of earthy. They're kind of there. They're kind of everywhere. They're very internal. They don't always express themselves like other people. They have a mix of emotions. They're empathic. They're psychic. They are tuned in to the universe around them. So how does this affect you? You're going to be feeling this just as much as a Pisces would because it's a super blue moon, full moon in Pisces. So your intuition is going to be tuned in even deeper. Your emotions are going to be hitting a different nerve. You're expressing yourself in a different way. But on top of all of this, we have 6 planets retrograde. Oh, I said it. 6 planets retrograde. What are we going to do with ourselves with this second full moon of the month? Well, we're going to slow down, right? We're not going to make any quick judgments. We're not going to make any quick decisions. These are going to not be super stable. And you might go back on them because retrogrades means we're slowing down and we're probably going to revise our plan. And what we decide now is not going to be the outcome of all of this when we're done. Right? So there's a positive though, speaking of retrograde. So on the 4th of September, only a couple days away after this, we have Venus going direct. Hallelujah. Okay? But then the same day, those tricky planets, we have Venus going direct, but then we have Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, going retrograde. And we're like, what just happened? Yeah, so until December. So this is going to be, a little bit of a hold tight, let things really simmer. So as this full moon happens, we're only a couple days away from Venus going direct, you're going to start feeling Jupiter that's about to go retrograde. So it's a ton of retrograding energy during this super internal, emotional Pisces full moon. Sounds fun, right? Yeah, I'm selling it. Okay, but on a really positive note, you can really release deep traumas that you've held on to. What do you mean by that, Kori? Well, I mean a lot by that because Pisces go within and all the subconscious things that you hold on to, they tend to come out. So you might have the most craziest dreams. Not so crazy because a lot of people from the other side might be coming to visit you and saying, hey, I really missed you. You see me, you hear me now, I've got a message. And you're like, okay, I'm willing to hear this. I'm just pretending I'm you for a minute. But that will happen. Well, not for everyone, but a lot of people. And again, you're going to have all these Pisces traits because this full moon, super moon, blue moon is illuminating all of this for you. That's why it's so intense, right? So as you start to feel things and see things come up and dream about things, or you might just start getting all your clairaudient, clairvoyant, whatever clair that comes up for you, it might be around this time and you're gonna go, wow, I have more gifts, right? How incredible. Like, thank you, universe, for gifting me all these extra gifts. So take it as a blessing, right? But it's also going to help you on your journey so you can help more people. It's such I don't know, you know how I feel about, yeah. So It's an incredible moon. Just don't do anything like at the snap of your finger, like, oh, I'm making this decision to run away to Vietnam and sell mangoes. That's great that you want to do that, but will you want to do this in December? Do you want to do that for the next 8 years? Yes, it's an 8-year cycle. I'm not skipping over it. What you start by the, this is the time we just had on the 13th, the Venus star point shift, right? So this is when we start this new 8-year cycle. So what do you see yourself doing for the next 8 years? What do you want to grow and plant for the next 8 years and even longer? But that's just a good point to start with. Do you want to work on relationships? Do you want to work on your career? Do you want to change where you live? What do you want to do? So this is the time to reflect and go, this isn't working for me. I have these emotions that come up. This memory is traumatic, and I am just getting halted left and right every time I try to move past it. It triggers me, whatever it is. This is the time to heal, right? So meditation is huge. Healing around water. Acupuncture. It's also Virgo season, so we have earth and we have water. That's all it is. There's no other planets around this time with like fire or air. So it's strictly like water, earth. Get grounded, get in your emotions, and get it out of you. So therapy is huge. Healing is huge. Go see a naturopath. Go see an energy healer like myself. Like, we're all here for you. This is the time to dig in so you don't have to lay in a trench and go, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't get out of it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I promise. I promise. So this is the time to start that. So have a journal with you. Work with water. Be in water. Take a nature walk. Go out and put your feet in the dirt and ground yourself. Say, do chakra meditations. That's huge. If you can do sound healing, get a singing bowl or listen to those on YouTube. They're free. You can do all these things. It will clear your energy system, which you're going to want to do anyways. But with all these things, funk is in the air too. Collectively, it's emotional, right? So people are going to be triggered by this, including yourself most likely. So if you have to cry, cry. It's healing, but also it's releasing. So somatic therapies, please check it out. Hape, if I'm saying that right, ayahuasca. This is a great time to clear it out. But on top of all of this, collectively, it's going to be a beep show. I just censored myself. It is. It is. I mean, if you haven't been paying attention to the Maui BS of you've heard, you've seen the blue, you've seen it all. I don't have to say this out loud. They're talking about getting rid of TikTok again because they don't like free speech and they don't like people knowing what's going on behind the scenes, because that is the most truthful way to get your news besides getting it from, let's say, European news. They always say the truth for some reason, but they can't do it in the US. Long story short, things are going to come out, right? And this is a super blue full moon that is willing to do that. And there's a lot to do with hospitals, right? 12th house hospitals as well, subconscious healing. So things might come up about the pharmaceuticals. Like I said in my last video, don't be surprised if they try to do a repeat again as September rolls around. Just do you and listen to your own intuition. You know better than the government. You know better than most. No one can tell you what you need but you. So listen to you. Literally, don't listen to me, listen to you. I'm just here to say this is your time where your intuition is going to be tuned in, turned on. Listen, it's all illuminated. This full moon is such a blessing. So with that, I hope you kind of get an idea of what you can do with this full moon, what you can be around, water, walking out in, in the desert, wherever you are. I'm in a desert. Or, if you can go walk on a beach, I'm jealous. Please do it. If you have a pool nearby, be in it, be around it. It's going to make a difference. But yes, if you need more ideas of how to work with this water energy and how to do rituals or releasing, just feel free to comment or DM me and I can help you with that. But as always, I'm always here for you and I'm sending you so much love. So have the most amazing full moon, blue moon in Pisces on the 30th. And until next time, bye for now.